Well, hey, I'm glad you finally made it across the lake, Lake Ray Hubbard, that is, the man-made lake, and you've decided you want to check out Rockwall, Texas, which is where we're at today. Super excited to share this with you. We love living out here in the area. You might be wondering, why is the courthouse so big? Answer is because we could. I mean, literally, I think that's why they built it so big. But hey, pro tip, if you're looking for a marriage license in Texas, Rockwall County has, quote, by my wife, pretty paper. I know that because when we got married several years ago, we came to Rockwall County to get our marriage license because she wanted the pretty paper. So there's your free tip. We're gonna jump in. I'm gonna show you all the good, the bad, Rockwall, Texas. Let's go. Right here, just outside of the downtown square, historic downtown square, we have Harry Myers Park. Is a fantastic park. Baseball fields, walking trails, dog park, multiple playgrounds. Actually, they just opened a massive new kids playground. Just drove by it, it looks awesome. A big climbing wall sort of thing. Pools, tennis courts. On top of that, other things to do here in Rockwall. You know, you've got youth sports. Shenanigans is right there on the highway, so bowling, arcade, bar. You've got the Harbor District for shopping. And honestly, if there's something that you're looking for that you can't find in Rockwall, the George Bush and 30 are super easy access. You could get into Dallas rather quickly, get to the airport if you needed to. Parks Department does a really great job giving these green spaces for families and people to hang out. On the weekends here in the fall in Town Square, you'll find a farmer's market, also put on by the Parks and Rec Department. Just lots of really great things going on out here if you're thinking about moving to Rockwall. So not only is Rockwall a good place to work and live, grow your family, build your family because of homes and school districts and activities and golf courses and tennis and you name it, urban air, all kinds of places to go. It could also potentially be a great place to retire. Lots of great home options, but also a few senior 55 and up active adult communities have begun to pop up here in Rockwall. Really interesting concept, some beautiful homes. So if you're on the older side or you are on the more seasoned side, I wouldn't want to say older, or you know somebody that could be looking for a place that they're going to downsize and retire but still want their own home and still want to live in a community, there's a couple options that could be a fit out here, whether in those 55 and older communities or just Rockwall in general. All right, so let's talk affordability when it comes to Rockwall. To be honest with you, I'm not going to tell you, oh, it's super affordable and you can find, great low price housing, because there's not a whole lot of that. I mean, there's a few. You definitely can find some homes in the right at 3, mid 3s, in the 4 range, but there's not going to be a whole lot of them. You're definitely not going to find something in the new construction world at that price point. Median home price right now in Rockwall sitting around about $500,000, give or take, one direction or the other. But that's to be expected when you are looking at one of the wealthiest counties in Texas. So homes going to be a little bit more on the expensive side. A lot of things listed in that $400,000 to $600,000 range. If you're looking for a deal, looking for a fixer-upper, you might be able to find it. There's just not going to be a lot of that available here. I don't want to mislead you to think that there is, but there's still deals to be had, still beautiful homes, whether you want new construction or you want historic homes, older homes, established communities, acreage, land, you name it, you could probably find it. Just know that it's going to be at a little bit higher price point here in Rockwall than maybe elsewhere that we've looked at here around the Metroplex. So we've talked about how, if we're honest, Rockwall can be a little bit more on the pricier side because, smallest county in Texas, but also one of the wealthiest counties in Texas. So let me give you some perspective to that, just to give you an idea. I'm currently standing in a new construction home, 5-bed, 5-bath, 4,200 square feet. It's going to be completed probably end of this year. This home is currently listed at $950,000. So just to give you an idea, if you're on the higher end of the budget, you're thinking, hey, I've got about $1 million to spend, some perspective on what you could get. So like I said, 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 4,200 square foot, new construction home, $950,000. At that point, you're also looking at some potential acreage. Lots of different options there. Homes on acreage with land, pools, things like that. And of course, things that go well beyond up into the millions. If you want to find it here, you can in Rockwall. So if you've got a kind of a bigger budget, you've got a few more options that you could consider if you're thinking about moving out here. Okay, let's take a quick break of our Rockwall tour and we'll jump in and look at some stats on what's listed, kind of give you an idea of what's on the market, things like that. So currently listed in Rockwall, active, which means they're available single family residences. We have 195 active listings at the time of recording this video, which is not bad considering the size of Rockwall, 195. When we compare against that pre-owned versus new construction, let's exclude our new construction. So we've got, around 60 or so new construction homes that are listed. That doesn't mean that's all that's included, but that's a good ratio here for Rockwall. So you're going to find, 200 active listings is pretty good. Quick look at the map, kind of give you an idea. A fair spread north and south, kind of like we've talked about in the video. You've got Rockwall, and then you've got Rockwall Heath, and they're similar, but they're different. So I didn't include Heath in this video or on this potential one, but we can actually go back. Let's add it in real quick. Okay, let's add in Heath. So that jumps us up to 300. So if you're talking about Rockwall and Heath together, 300 combined listings on the market. We'll take a look at the map again. Again, expands our reach down through here almost to Forney. You get the McClendon Chisholm area as well. So some pretty good options resulting. You'll see most of there's a few things under 300. There's not a whole lot. Mostly you start to jump up into that range. So let's do our evaluation. So we'll say 300 to 450. We've got 43 active listings in that market, 300 to 450. Let's go 450 to 600, 82 active listings, so that's going to be a big bulk of it. And then, of course, let's go the granddad of them all, 600 plus 174. So I misspoke. 600 plus is going to be the bulk of our listings here in Rockwall Heath area. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're planning. But as we've talked about, that could get you a ton of house. Let's jump back in to our Rockwall tour. Come on. Okay, so when it comes to local shops and businesses in Rockwall, we've got plenty of great options. The growth has been good, so there's a lot of chain restaurants, but again, there's a lot of individual great local restaurants that you'll find here. One of my favorites is right behind me, Choloso. The breakfast tacos, where it's at. The white sauce or the jalapeno ranch, whatever you want to call it, with the chips. That's the game right there. Plenty of local restaurants, plenty of great places to eat and shop, grocery stores. What you won't find is a whole lot of bars. That's just, again, not the scene out here, no nightclubs. If you want that, you can go, you're 20 miles into Dallas, whatever it is, you can get that super easy, but you're not going to find that out here in Rockwall. But you will find, again, lots of local shops, restaurants, boutiques, clothing stores, you name it. Target, my wife, loves that Target is out here. Whatever you want, you can find it out here in Rockwall. One of the things people ask me a lot when they're moving to Rockwall, it's like, hey, how much longer is construction going to be happening on 30? My answer is probably for eternity. Honestly, I don't know. But hey, if you can deal with the construction and you're looking for a great place to live, Rockwall might be just the place for you. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Appreciate your time as we spent time looking around the community here in Rockwall, seeing why it might be a fit for you or it might not be a fit for you. I do business all over the marketplace here in DFW, help families buy, sell, build new construction, whatever it is. If I can help you in any way, my contact information, as always, is down below. Give me a call, shoot me a text, email me, whatever. I love to answer your questions, help you any way I can. And if you're around Rockwall in the fall on Friday nights, most likely you'll find me here at a high school football game. Appreciate your time today. Guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.